every animal on Earth is naked. I mean, there are a couple of those purse rats in like Beverly Hills clutches or whatever, but like animals, they're all naked, and yet we choose to shame the naked mole rat. It's in its name. It is the naked mole rat. No other animal on Earth presented as naked. That one, naked.
It's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
Or what about the skinny pig? You overfeed a skinny pig and you've body shamed it for life. Shameful. Okay, or the bald eagle. That guy's not bald. And even if he was, bald is beautiful, right?
That's right.
Right?
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey there, and welcome back to the Rural Juror Brewery Tour.
Well said.
Thanks, I'm Jay.
I'm Seth.
And tonight is one of our favorite nights of the
Yes.
year because for the third year in a row, baby, it's Krampus time. Krampus. I wasn't feeling Krampus earlier, but now I'm feeling like I've got a bit of a Krampus.
Oh yeah, you probably need to poo.
On that note, Krampus is a seasonal release from Saulter Street Brewing in Toronto, and every year they release a new version of Krampus and then take some of the stock from that new version, age it for a year, and some of that aged stuff is also put into a barrel, and we get a whole different flavor profile.
Absolutely.
We have covered them for the last 2 years, and honestly, I am so excited about this. Thanks again to Tanner at Saulter Street for hooking us up this year with this, and I can't wait to dig into these.
This is literally my favorite episode that we do every year.
And what a wonderful time of year
Yes.
to enjoy something like this.
Absolutely. Let's get into it.
First up tonight, we have the 2021 release of the Krampus Baltic Porter. And we covered this one a year ago, and we really enjoyed some of the flavors. Take a look. It didn't work, did it?
I don't think it did.
Okay,
But
correct.
if you do go back and look at it, my nails were exquisite.
They really were.
Very strong flavors. The bitterness comes in midway through, and it is quite intense.
I'll push back on that. I don't find it bitter at all.
Really?
I find it a little bitter. But what hits me at first is roast.
Yeah.
And then what hits me is caramelized banana. And then a touch of bitter and a finish of coffee. Notes of banana for me. And his nails were magnificent in that episode.
They're just plain today.
Now this bottle has been aged for a full year, so we may get a totally different flavor profile on this one.
That's right. This is not a rebrewed beer. This is the same beer that we had a year ago, just aged for a year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh,
Look at that pour.
wow.
That mocha malty kind of colored foam on top, very dense.
Very dense. Dispersing very quickly, but really just so mocha colored.
Yeah, now, and of course the drink itself is black with a touch of red to it
Just
when
a
you
hint.
hold it up to the light. Very nice.
Sweet malts.
Getting banana
Roast.
again.
I'm getting a hint of that this time.
And last time I got a hint of banana on it and then caramelized banana in the taste. This time I'm getting caramelized banana off the nose to start.
Yes.
I think that maltiness, the brown sugars are coming through on the
I
nose
think that,
really
yeah,
well.
I think aging it really,
Lots
really
of
helped with
spice too, though.
there is. Cinnamon, nutmeg, or no, not cinnamon. I'm getting nutmeg. What else am I getting?
Yeah, those clove and
Clove.
those seasonal spices that
Yes.
go along so well. In fact, the spices are the same in every single version of Krampus. It's just the style that changes.
Oh, interesting.
Really creamy mouthfeel.
Really smooth. Very smooth. Wow. The bitterness that I got last year is gone.
And I disagree now. The
Really?
bitterness is jumping out at me this time. And last year, I didn't get the bitterness as much as you did.
There's a little bitter on the finish for me, but it's just a wonderful mouthfeel. It's got that caramelized malt in there. There's a little bit of bitterness, coffee.
And this is so much smoother than last year. That year of
Yeah.
aging has really helped round out any edges. It's delicious. This is so nice and rich, roasty, dark, a hint of chocolate,
Oh, wow.
coffee, the bitter that's in there that's hitting me more than you. The banana is more subdued for me this time than I think it was last time, but that nose of banana hit me right away.
And it's 9%, but I would be hard pressed to tell you by drinking this that this is 9%.
It's a wonderful brew.
Yes, this is really, really very, very enjoyable and drinkable.
And it's tough to find a 9% that is
Yes, that's right.
enjoyable, drinkable, smooth,
Yes.
rich, flavorful, not overpowering. This has aged exquisitely.
Yes, it's very hard to find those.
Yeah,
Really. This is really nice.
real nice start.
This I'm very excited for. This is the Moonshine barrel-aged Baltic Porter. So the same Baltic Porter we just had, but it's been aged in a Moonshine barrel for 1 year.
And that's from Last Straw Distillery. They're in Concord, Ontario, and they were the ones who supplied the barrels for the aging of this porter.
And it was a darker moonshine, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
in a charred oak barrel.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see what this is going to taste like.
Then don't wait, crack it open.
Okay, I will. A little bit ahead, but dissipating very fast.
And curiously, less of the red and more brown on the edge of that color. Hard to see in the light on the camera, but yeah.
And the head that is there is still, again, very mocha colored.
Well, yeah. Oh, I'm getting a little bit of date, a little bit of cherry,
Lots of cherry, lots of bright fruit.
but edging toward that bourbon scent, even though
Yes.
I know it's moonshine and we're not looking
Yeah.
at bourbon here, I'm getting more of that, more maltiness and more of that red fruit kind of scent to it.
Yeah.
Maybe even some raisin on there as well.
Oh, wow. That's wonderful.
Okay, I'm done. I gotta taste
I'm
it.
going to use this as like aftershave. This is amazing. Wow.
That takes away the roast and the coffee, and even some of the bitterness.
Yes.
And it leaves behind a sweetness. It brings about some of that raisin and date and rich fruitiness is coming across there. Some currant as well. That is rich and delightfully bright, which surprises me. I mean, moonshine is what it is, but the brightness of the flavor here is what gets me in contrast to the darkness of that Baltic Porter. It's awakened a whole range of flavors in this one.
Yeah. It's only 0.5% more, so 9.5%. Again, you would not tell that from drinking it. This is very smooth, very, very drinkable. This is just, like you said, very bright. It's clean. It's almost, I would almost say it's crisp in some ways. There's a little bit of bitterness to it, but that bitterness is so soft. I know that sounds weird to say, but it's
You're
just
not wrong.
a soft bitterness.
And what's really fascinating for me is it has a slightly boozy nose, as you would expect, having the barrel aging from the moonshine. But I think that this one might even be an easier drink than the Baltic, which was already an easy drink.
Oh, this is very crushable.
It is, wow. That's
I
a
know.
dangerous word
9.5.
with something at 9.5%.
I know, but you could. This is
I will
that
not,
good.
but it is excellent. That is so smooth and bright and fruity and really nice. How tasty is that one, man?
You know, there's a lot of barrel-aged beers
Oh, there's
that-
a lot of poorly barrel-aged
Yes,
beers out there.
that are-
This is not one of those.
that are really astringent and bitter and acidic.
They punch you in the face with
Yes.
the booze because they want to be profound.
That's right. This is just a great beer that happens to be aged in a barrel.
And the best kind of barrel aging, in my opinion, is the kind that takes the beer you have and then opens up new flavors that complement
Yes.
and don't take away from the original. And this does that in spades. This is an excellent, excellent beer.
And I've had lots of barrel-aged beers. I've never had one in a moonshine barrel before.
No.
Lots of, all of the other liquors, but I've never had a moonshine.
You've
And
had all of the other liquors. You've lived, man.
I've been around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why the gray hair. At 26.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, that's
26.
right. Yeah, I'm only 26. Yeah, it's weird.
How do you top those two? Like, frankly, I don't see how you take something that was great to begin with the Baltic Porter and then improve it with the Moonshine barrel and then turn around the next year and go, yeah, that was good. What are we going to do now?
Yeah.
Well, the answer is a barley wine. A
And-
barley wine.
Barley wine.
A barley wine at 8.5%. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how this one goes.
That's exciting.
Let's give it a go. Oh, so much lighter.
That is
So much I can actually see
beautiful
through
red.
this.
A beautiful red color.
Now there was the tiniest amount of head, but it dissipated rather quickly.
Very.
Unsurprising with this.
Yeah.
I'm getting nut loaf or like Christmas loaf.
Christmas, yeah, the Christmas, like the brick.
The stuff that's got the green and the red and the fruit and the raisins, and
Yeah.
you can make it into a brick in a house.
Yes.
And you can attack people.
The ones that never go bad.
That
100
stuff.
years.
Right. The stuff that nobody likes, and yet I kind of like it.
It's kind of okay.
I enjoy it a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah, it's good.
Anyways, this smells like that.
I got spice on there too.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. Is there a little bit of orange in that nose?
I'm not getting orange. I'm getting, I almost feel like I'm getting a wheat kind of smell. Like a
I'm drinking.
barley wheat smell.
Oh, that's so smooth. Oh, and the bitter
interesting.
creeps up at the end there.
Almost a sour tinge to it. And then the bitter.
Almost, just a
Yes,
touch.
it's not, it's
Maybe
just
that's
really
coming
slight.
from that orange scent that I got.
Okay, I
That
can
it's
see that.
giving me a little bit of that hint there.
Yeah, almost an orange peel idea. Orange peel with a bit of the spice in there that gives it that almost.
Do you mean the
almost,
zest? The orange zest.
No, it's peel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's not as appealing a word.
Well, it's just the way it is.
Do you rind? I mean, mine. We're gonna stop that immediately.
Yes.
What is hilarious to me is that barley wine is one of those styles that I rarely enjoy. This is
Really?
great.
Oh, okay.
Barley wine for me has always been a challenge because oftentimes a barley wine is made without as much consideration for the overall package. I don't get the refinement from a barley wine as often as I'd like to. And if you're going to brew something that's as strong as that, you do need to keep in mind that it still has to be drinkable. This is very drinkable.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I always find that they're just a little bit malty, but they're not sweet malty. I find them almost a little, they're drier, and this to me fits that profile perfectly.
Well, and I think that dryness is contributing to that late stage bitter that I'm getting that's hopping out at me.
Yeah. Except that it's not hoppy. Yes.
Oh.
It's not hoppy. Yes.
Well, I mean, it is beer still.
It is beer.
Now, I got some inside info on this one.
Oh, what do we got? From Tanner?
Yeah, this is going to be aged in cognac barrels for the next year. That is going to pair so well. You're going to get some of that citrus fruit flavor to be augmented through it. That's going to be wonderful.
Oh, I can almost taste that already. That's wow.
Sadly, you have to wait a year.
It is true.
You have to wait the year.
I do.
As always, a fantastic product from Saulter Street Brewing in Toronto. Their Krampus lineup never disappoints. I'm always a fan of it.
Absolutely. My favorite gift pack of the year.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thanks so much for watching the Rural Juror Brewery Tour.
Well said.
Thank you.
I'm Jay.
I'm Seth.
Check us out next time when we try some more beer.
Make sure you like and subscribe below. Smash that button.
And click on that little bell, ring the bell, and that bell will send you a notification when the next episode comes out.
You bet.
Go to the website, ruraljurorbrewerytour.com. You can get all the past episodes, access to the blog, buy us a beer, anything you'd like there.
You
Well,
bet.
not quite. We're not Santa.
No.
Nor are we Krampus.
Well, thankfully.
Indeed.
They're scary.
Indeed.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
Happy holidays.
Bye-bye. Look at that one. That's a much lighter color. I've got chestnut brown in here.
Yeah, a nice red hue to it.
Well, chestnut. Brown. I'll start again.
Chestnuts are not red.
Right, this is my point. That's why I'm saying no, it's
Colorblind?
chestnut.
It's red. It's got some red. It's got a red hue.
Last name Jazz.
That's
Jazz.
Jazz.